sweater. Da-da-da-da-da. Looking at you, and you're looking at me. The glitter in your eyes is saying, hey girlies, but the glitter in your eyes is saying, I love you. I don't wanna get undressed for a new person all over again. Wanna kiss someone else's neck and high. Hey Victoria, hey girlies. You guys, we're gonna do our morning skincare routine. We're gonna do some skincare and a little bit of makeup while we spill the tea, girlies. Oh my gosh, it's August 1st. It's August 1st, you guys. How many of you guys are back in school? It is Friday. Hey Poppy, am I lagging? I'm looking at you and you're looking at me. Hey Makia, thank you for following Aubrey's Main. Thank you for following Monroe. Hi guys, we're getting ready together. We're gonna do our skincare and makeup. Your eyes the same. I don't wanna get undressed for a new... That fell. Yes, it's Friday, you guys, but it's also August 1st. And I feel like a lot of my besties are going back to school soon. Hey, Ali. Oh, thank you for the gift, Ocean. Hey, Curly. Love you, bestie. You guys, I made myself some coffee. And I have like this creamer that I put on top. Hey, Maddie. Happy birthday. Hey, Peyton. Okay, girly. So last night, I used retinol on my skin. So today, we're going to use this. Ooh, hot pink hair. I bet that looks so gorgeous. Pink's my favorite color. I don't wanna. Hi, Soph. Hey, Emily. Hey, Amaya. Okay, let's use our Rhode glazing milk. I'm gonna use this today. I always use this when I use like retinol the night before, so let's do some. Ooh, Slay, I can't wait to see your transition. For a new person all over again. My necklace is from Amazon. Let's blend this milk into our skin because we want to be looking hydrated. You have school in 4 days and your mom won't let you get school clothes. Girly, you're going to rock that confidence. You're going to have that confidence and it's going to make whatever outfit you wear look stunning because you're the one wearing it. Even if it's not a new outfit, it's going to look stunning because you're the one wearing it. And also like, okay, if you're not going to get new clothes for school, you can still feel a little bit extra special by like doing your hair a certain way. Like maybe you can style your hair differently. Like if you normally wear your hair straight down, maybe you can put it in a braid or put it in a bun or like try like something different with your hair. Or if you wear makeup, maybe you could try doing your makeup a little bit different, a little bit extra for that first day of school. I don't wanna get... My top is from Lululemon. New person all over again. But if you're not getting new clothes for school, don't feel bad because there's still like other things that you can do to make yourself feel a little extra. Like I know for me, like on the first day of school, I always had to wear a uniform. Like every single first day of school, I was in a uniform. So, but you know what? Even though I had to wear a uniform, I would still like have fun with it. Like I would get different accessories. Like I would put on my different accessories. I would, you know, style my hair, do my makeup. Like I would have fun with my first day of school makeup. Are we lagging? But the glitter in your eyes is saying, hi, Ash. Yes, I will do a makeup video for the girlies who are in middle school. I don't wanna get undressed. My necklace is actually from Amazon. Hey girlies, you get your braces on the first day of school, slay. Make sure you guys are subscribed and following if you haven't already. We're doing our skincare and makeup for the day. I'm gonna use this Refi brow gel because this stuff is so good. So we're gonna put this on my brows. Girl, I won't forget. Hey Maya, I love you so much, girly. Hey, Yvette, how are my girlies doing? Won't forget. Okay, I know this looks crazy, but I'm gonna brush them and I'm gonna shape them. Oh my gosh, everything is falling. For a new person all over again. Also, you guys, I'm so excited that it's August because I have a lot of really fun influencer events coming up, and I really need to go shopping to get some outfits because I have like 5 events for August, you guys. Hi, Yana. Hey, girlies. Hi, Maya. How are you? Okay, let's do these brows, and I'm gonna change the song. Let's change the song. What song should we play? Wait, I'm gonna play Kids. Thank you, bestie. Okay, let's do our brows. And then I'm gonna do the statue lip sync again. Hey, hey, girly. Shout out to all my besties. Get ready with me on live. We're doing our skincare and makeup, you guys. Oh my gosh, how's it already Friday? It's already Friday. That's crazy. This week actually went by so quickly. Like, I genuinely feel like I blinked and then it was Friday. Thank you, girly. I feel like my skin is looking pretty good right now. But you guys, I still have a little bit of a pimple here. Can you guys see that pimple right there? It's because I'm on my period, and whenever my period comes on, I always get a pimple. Like, that's how I know my period is coming. I know she's coming when I get a period, either on my face or on my neck or somewhere, but whenever I get my period, I get a pimple. Hey Lily, make sure you girlies are subscribed. If you like skincare and makeup, hit that subscribe button, girlies, so that way you never miss out on a daily live. Yes, we are going to be doing the statue lip stain, and we're going to be doing a lip combo today. Thank you for following, Gila. We like to count you. Okay, wait, I'm going to use my Supergoop SPF. We're going to use the Supergoop Glow Screen because I actually love the way that has been looking on my face. Control yourself. Take only what you need. Wait. Family of... Okay, I have so many of these Supergoop SPFs, but neither of these are the one that I'm looking for. Control yourself. Take only what you need. My name is Christy. Thank you for the roses, Brookie. I am gonna show you guys my lip combo. We're gonna do our lip combo together. Okay, you guys, where did it go? Also, I have lippies. You guys, I went to the pool the other day with my mom. We had like a pool day and we went to the hot tub together and it was so much fun. But now I can't find my Supergoop Glow Screen. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, girly. Control yourself. Take only what you need. Oh, here it is. Okay, you guys, I found it. Thank you for the gift, Tay Tay. Love you, girlies. Okay, you guys. Hey, MK, we're going to use this. This is the Supergoop Glow Screen in the shade Sunset. In the shade Sunset. This looks so good. So this is what I've been using on my skin. It's lighter than a foundation. It's basically like a tinted SPF, and it makes you look so glowy. I'm going to blend this into my skin. It makes my skin look like peanut butter. So we're going to blend this in. Thank you, girly. Hey, Betty. Hi, Jacqueline. Shout out to all my girlies on the live. I love you so much, bestie. You're so sweet. Okay, let's blend this in with our fingers. I always just use my fingers for that. Thank you so much for the gift, Stitch Lover. Oh, you're so kind. I love you so much, girly. You're going into 6th grade and you're scared. Don't be scared to go into 6th grade. Like, if you're going into 6th grade, that is such a good year. Like, subscribe for more back to school tips because I am doing a back to school series on my channel. But if you're going to 6th grade, don't be nervous. Like, everyone, all your classmates, they're also feeling nervous and excited too. Like, I promise you, all of your classmates are feeling that same way that you're feeling. Kind of nervous, a little bit excited because you don't know what to expect because you're new. Thank you so much for the gift, your girl. Thank you for the gift, girly. But everyone is going to be trying to make friends when you're in sixth grade. Like everyone is trying to make friends because you guys are all kind of starting from scratch. And also, when you're in sixth grade, teachers are a lot more lenient with you because they know that you're new. So don't be scared. Okay, I'm gonna do this lip stain. This on our lips. I'm using the Statue lip stain. You guys always ask me what lip stain I use. I'm using this one. Control yourself. Take only what you need. What date do you guys go back to school? Let me know. Thank you for following, Julia. Everyone's saying seventh grade is bad. Okay, here's my thing. I don't feel like seventh grade is bad. I just feel like seventh grade is not as fun as sixth grade and eighth grade. It's not necessarily that it's like terrible or awful. It's just that sixth grade was more exciting and eighth grade is also more exciting. So seventh grade is like that in between year, but that doesn't mean that it's like a terrible year. It's just for a lot of people not as fun as the other years. It's like the in between year, you know? But if you're going into seventh grade, don't be scared. Don't be scared because it's nothing to be scared of. August 18th, the 14th of August, August 5th. Ooh, some of you girlies are going back so soon. When does everyone go back to school? Let me know. Hey, Meryl, make sure you girlies are subscribed if you haven't already. August 4th. September 3rd, slay. I used to always be so jealous of kids who go back in September. August 18th. Don't be nervous. What are you nervous for? You guys are going to slay back to school season. I already know. Like, I cannot wait to hear your guys' back to school tea. Because I know you girlies are going to slay it. Like, don't even be nervous. You guys are going to slay. All the girlies are going to slay. I'm sending you all slay vibes. I know that you guys are going to slay back to school season. I used to, I feel like back to school season is fun too. Like, because you get to put on your cute outfit. You get to prep your outfit for the night before. Like, you get to do your makeup and your hair. You get to see all your friends that you didn't see over summer. Hey, girlies. Make sure you guys are subscribed. If you're feeling nervous, why are you feeling nervous? I want to know. This is a safe space. This is a safe space, girlies. Should you ask your crush out? Okay, here's how I feel about asking your crush out. I don't think you should ask your crush out if you've never had a conversation before. Like, if you guys have never talked, if you've never dropped any hints, if he's never flirted with you, then I wouldn't recommend asking them out. But if you guys are like always talking, always flirting with each other, then go for it if you feel bold enough. But if you and your crush have never had a conversation before, you guys have never really vibed like that before, then I wouldn't ask them out yet. I would try flirting with them first. Like, try flirting with them and try getting to know them first before you ask them out, because asking them out is a bold move, very, very bold, but I would just wait until you guys have had like at least a couple of conversations and you can kind of see like if you guys vibe or not. Okay, let's have another sip of coffee. Don't be nervous to find your classes, because I remember when I was in sixth grade, if you look lost, like the older kids, the 7th and 8th graders, they'll come up to you and they'll offer you help. Like, if they see that you're lost, they'll offer you help. And the teachers too. Like, if a teacher sees that you're lost, like you're looking for a class, they will also offer you help. And your teachers are going to be more lenient. Like, that first week or so of sixth grade, they're going to be more lenient because they know that you're new. Like, they know, so they're going to give you more grace. So don't be scared at all about that. Thank you for following, Jennifer. Thank you for following. Okay, should you become friends with your teacher? Here's my advice to you. You definitely want to get on your teacher's good side. That first day of school, that first week of school, don't do anything that's going to put you on your teacher's bad side. Like, don't make a bad first impression, because if you make a bad first impression on that first day or that first week of school, it is going to haunt you for the rest of the year. Like, if you get a detention during the first day of school or the first week of school, you're going to be more likely to get more detentions that year because you kind of labeled yourself as a kid who gets detention. So try and spend that first week of school like being on your best behavior because you do not want to get on their bad side for the rest of the year. Trust me. Hey Violet, thank you for following Jill. Make sure you girlies follow and subscribe if you haven't already. Hold on, I'm gonna let's see what song should we play. I'm gonna play some songs. Also, okay, if you're trying to figure out how to get on your teacher's good side, because trust me, it is much better to be on your teacher's good side than their bad side. Like, you do not want to be the kid who like comes back from summer and is acting crazy and like gets a detention the first week of school. Like that is the worst case scenario. You do not want to be that kid who gets a detention or is getting yelled at on the first week of school. If that happens, you're playing yourself. Try and get on their good side. Here's what you're gonna do. That first week of school, when you go into class and you meet your teachers, like say good morning to your teachers. Say good morning to all of your teachers, especially on that first week of school. Like say good morning to them. I promise you, if you do that, like say this is your teacher. Be like, okay, good morning, Mrs. Glow Recipe. When you walk into class, I promise you, it's gonna make your teacher like you more. And when you leave class, say bye, thank you. Like if you say bye and thank you to your teacher when you're leaving class, it's going to make them like you more and it's going to make you get on their good side. And if you get on your teacher's good side, that means you're less likely to get yelled at. You're less likely to get a detention. And they're more likely to be more lenient with you, which like who wouldn't want that? Especially like it's about to be the beginning of a whole like new school year. Be smart, girlies, get on their good side, like, and subscribe for more tips. Make sure you guys are subscribed and following if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button to become a bestie because I go live every single day. And you guys know I'm going to be helping you girlies slay the back to school season. Like, I'm here for you girlies and I cannot wait to hear all of your back to school stories. Like, I'm so excited. I love you more, girly. Thank you for subscribing. What about homework? Do the homework. Okay, here's the thing. On the first day of school, your teacher's probably not going to give you homework. Like most teachers on the first day of school don't give homework. They'll just sort of like tell you what their class is going to be like for the rest of the year. The first day of school is more like of an introduction. Like you get to meet your teacher, you get to learn about their class, but 90% of the time on the first day of school, your teacher's not going to give you homework. But you might get some homework like later in the week on the first week of school. And make sure that you're doing the homework. Like, okay, here's another little hack. The first week of school, if you get homework or you get an assignment, give it your best effort. Like, give it your best effort because that's when they're making their first impressions of you. Like, that first week of school, they're making your first impressions of you. And if you do like a bad job on the homework or on the assignments during that first week of school, they're going to see you as like someone who slacks. Even if later in the year you decide to be more serious with your work and your homework, it's going to be harder for you to like change their mind if you make such a bad impression on the first week. So be smart the first week of school. Stay out of drama that week. Make sure that you're being respectful and make sure that you're like doing your homework and your assignments and giving it your best effort, because if you do that, you're going to make them like you more. Hey Rafa, hey girlies. Edited by Violet, slay girly. Hey Emma. Okay, I'm just putting on a little bit of my flush because I want to look like I'm glowy and flushing. Happy birthday. 8th grade tips. Okay, if you're going into 8th grade, I honestly felt like was a good year because the next year you're going into high school. So even if you don't enjoy 8th grade or even if you find yourself in drama, the next year you're going to have new teachers, new people in your classes. Like you're going to get a fresh start. So even if 8th grade is not your best year, the next year you're getting a fresh start. Also, if you're in 8th grade, another thing that I will say, thank you for following PayPay, is that when you're in 8th grade, a lot of your teachers are going to try and scare you about high school, but don't be scared. Like, if anything, I feel like middle school was scarier than high school. If I'm keeping it so real with you guys, like, middle school was low-key scarier than high school. Like, kids in middle school can be a lot meaner than kids in high school. So, if you are in middle school and you're going into high school, like, if you're in 8th grade and you're going into 9th grade, don't be scared, because if you got through middle school, you can get through high school. Like, You got it. Don't let the teacher scare you, but know that they will try and scare you. Like, your teachers are going to say stuff like, oh, this won't fly when you get to high school. If you're in 8th grade, your teachers are going to say that. They're going to be like, this won't fly when you get to high school. The teachers are going to be a lot more mean. Like, this won't be allowed in high school, but they're just trying to scare you. Don't let them scare you, girlies, because honestly, high school is really not that bad. Like, I felt like middle school was worse than high school. In my opinion, I felt like middle school was worse than high school. So don't let your teachers scare you if you are in 8th grade, or if you are in middle school and your teachers are trying to scare you. Don't let them scare you, because if you can get through middle school, you can get through high school. So I love you more, girlies. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and hit that follow button to become a bestie if you haven't already. If you're new here, girlies, I go live every single day. Every single day we spill the tea. Hey, Emmy. And right now we are spilling all of the back to school tea. Okay, tips for high school. If you're feeling sad in high school, here is my advice to you. Here's one thing that always makes me feel happy. Like, find yourself a feel-good playlist. Like, make a playlist of your favorite songs, of your songs that make you feel like you're that girl, and listen to that playlist whenever you're feeling a little bit sad or whenever you're feeling a little bit down. Like, put your AirPods in or just play your music out loud. But I promise you, like, there's just something about, like, the psychology of music. When you put on a song that makes you feel good, it just makes you feel so happy. So if you're in high school, if you're in middle school, whatever grade you're in, whatever stage of life, put together a playlist that makes you feel like that girl. Like, put together a list of songs that make you feel like you're in an edit. I promise you, it is such a confidence boost. Like, that honestly always boosts my confidence. Like, if I put on my music that makes me feel like I'm in an edit, it makes me feel like I'm that girl. It makes me feel so much happier. Yes, girlies, I am responding to your guys' comments, and we are spilling the tips on how to slay, because we're gonna slay this year. You guys are gonna slay. I already know you girlies are going to slay the back to school season. We are just spilling some tips, spilling some tea. I have on a lip stain on my lips right now. That's why my lips are black. It's because I have on the statue lip stain. I know you seem somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Okay, yeah, if you're a freshman to be, don't be scared. Like, if you got through middle school, you can get through high school, because low key, I feel like the kids in middle school are meaner than the kids in high school. At least that was kind of my experience. I feel like kids in middle school are just more like, they will say what they are thinking. And it's all real. But if you are going to be a freshman in high school, another thing I will say is, if you want to go to college, start locking in on your grades, start locking in on like a sport or a club that you can get involved in. The brighter side of every situation. What about boy situations? Okay, honestly, don't put too much of your attention into boys, especially if you're in middle school. Like, if you're in middle school, don't drop your friend group for a boy. Like, do not prioritize relationships with boys, especially in middle school, because I can tell you that 90% of middle school relationships don't end up lasting. I'm not trying to be negative or seem like a hater. I'm just keeping it really honest with you guys. A lot of the times, those relationships in middle school, even if they're fun, even if they're cute, they usually don't end up lasting. Like, most middle school relationships honestly last for like a week. They usually last for less than a month, if we're keeping it honest. So don't be the girl who drops her friend group for a guy or a middle school boy, because when you guys break up, it's going to be a little bit awkward if you dropped your friend group. So don't drop your girlfriends. Like, find yourself a good, solid group of girls and stick beside them. Don't drop your girlfriends or switch up on them for a boy or for a relationship, because usually those relationships don't last. Like, if you know, you know. Like, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. And it's sad to see. Even if you do end up dating in middle school, like, just make sure that you don't drop the friends that you have. Like, don't drop your girlfriends to have a boyfriend. And make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button, because we are spilling all the tea on back to school and how to slay this back to school season, girlies. If a guy asks you out and if you like him, like if you have a crush on him, there's nothing wrong with saying yes. Like that's completely up to you. If you want to date him, yes, but do not drop your friend group for a middle school boy. Like that is the biggest mistake you can make. Like do not stop hanging out with your friends just because you got a boyfriend in middle school, because those relationships usually don't end up lasting. And that's not me being a hater. That's me being really, really honest with you guys, because I want you guys to have the best school year ever. Like I want you girlies to have the best school year ever. I want you guys to slay. So just a little bit of advice. If you do decide to date when you're in middle school, that's fine. But just make sure that you're not forgetting about your girlfriends. Like don't forget about your girlfriends for a guy, because it's going to hurt your girlfriend's feelings, and the relationship with the boy probably won't last that long if you're in middle school. Tips for college applications. Okay, if you're in high school right now and you know you want to go to college after high school, start thinking about your college applications. Do a sport or do a club. I definitely recommend doing one of those things, like either a sport, or if you're not athletic, join a club. Find a club that your school has that you like, that you can be a part of. It's going to look so good on your college application. So if you're in 9th grade, if you're in 10th grade, if you're in 11th grade, start looking for a sport or a club that you can be a part of. And if you're in middle school, like that's why I tell the middle school girlies, like middle school is the time to figure out what sport or club you like or you don't like. There's no pressure. It's just fun. But if you do that in middle school, it's going to give you a head start in high school. Like if you can go into high school already knowing what sports you like and what sports you don't like, you're going to be like one step ahead. So no pressure, but definitely if you are in middle school, don't be afraid to try out for different things to figure out what things you like, what things you don't like. Hey girlies, thank you for subscribing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tips for 6th grade. If you're going to 6th grade, don't even be nervous. 6th grade is an amazing year. Like I'm telling you guys, 6th grade is literally the most fun year ever. Don't be nervous, be excited, because you're about to meet so many new people. You're going to make so many new friendships. You're going to have new teachers. Your teachers are going to be more kind with you, more lenient with you, because they know that you're new. You're going to be able to meet like so many new people. And I think that 6th grade is great because you're getting a fresh start. Like I remember when I was going into 6th grade, my 5th grade experience was really bad. Like there were a lot of mean girls in my 5th grade class. Like my 5th grade class had so many mean girls, so many bullies. Like it was so bad. But when I went to 6th grade, I got a fresh start and I never had to see any of those mean girls again. Like, so if you're going into 6th grade, get excited because it is a good year. And don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Like there's nothing wrong with stepping outside of your comfort zone. That is one thing that I learned. Like I used to be super, super shy, but if you can step out of your comfort zone, don't be afraid to. Like, don't be afraid to step outside of that comfort zone. You guys, we're getting ready while we spill some tips and tea. Hey, McKenna. Okay, guys, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I scream. You found out your crush likes you back? Slay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give my lashes a curl. I don't think I'm gonna put on any setting spray. I don't think I'm gonna put on any mascara. We're just gonna curl our lashes. We're gonna curl our lashes. Freshman girl tips. Okay, if you're a freshman, slay, congrats. You're getting a fresh start. Don't go after the senior boys. Don't go after the senior boys. A lot of them will just be all talk. So try and let it go in 1 year, out 1 year. Don't get distracted by a guy who's a senior. Don't walk so slow in the hallways because like people are trying to get where they're trying to get. Don't be the person who's like walking super slowly in the hallway. And another tip for if you're going into your freshman year of high school is if you want to go to college, lock in. Like when you're in middle school, your grades don't matter. I know, surprise, surprise, sorry. But if you're in middle school, your grades don't matter that much. Like your grades in middle school are just practice. But when you get to high school, your grades start to matter more. So if you didn't really care about your grades when you were in middle school, now that you're going into high school, you need to care about your grades a little bit more because your grades are going to make a difference for if you want to go to college. So in middle school, your grades did not matter, but in high school, they start to matter more. So if you want to go to college after high school, start paying attention to your grades. Like, make sure that you're doing your homework assignments. I feel like a lot of the people who will get a bad grade in a class is because they never do the homework. But if you do the homework and if you participate in class, you're probably going to have an okay grade. Like, if you do the homework and participate in class, you'll at least pass the class. So make sure that you're doing those basic things. Like, always do the homework and always like participate in class and have good attendance. Also, if you want to go to college after, join a sport or a club. If you don't want to do a sport, do a club, because it's going to look really, really good on your college applications. Trust me, like, I'm looking out for you guys. If you want to go to college after, find a sport or a club or something that you can do that you can put on your college application. And if you don't want to do a sport or a club, you could do something with your church. Like, if you go to church, see if your church has any like leadership opportunities that you can get involved in. And you can even put that on your college application. Okay, guys, I'm going to use my milk setting spray. This stuff is so good and hydrating. We're going to use this. Also, another thing that I want to always remind you guys, no matter what grade you're going into, what year you're in, the number one thing that you need to remember is to be confident. Like, that is the number one thing that you need to remember, because I promise you, your confidence will make a difference in your experience. Like, your confidence and your mindset. So remember those two things and try and always do things that are going to make you feel the most confident. Like, if wearing your hair a certain way makes you feel more confident, do that. If wearing a certain body mist makes you feel more confident, do that. Do whatever it is that's going to make you feel the most confident, because it is so important to go into school and to go into class feeling good and being confident, because other people can pick up on your energy. And also, like, don't be a mean girl, because people will remember how you make them feel. Like, people will remember that for years. And you don't want to be the person who gets remembered for making other people feel bad about themselves. Like, trust me, that's not how you want to be remembered. Like, you want to be remembered as the girl who was confident, who was kind, who had like a sweet spirit. Like, trust me, it's much better to be remembered that way than to be getting remembered as someone who was a mean girl or a bully. Like, trust me, that is just not a good look. So please be confident and be kind. A good comeback. Honestly, okay, if someone's being rude to you and if someone's being mean to you, don't be afraid to look them straight in the face. Like, don't laugh it off. Like, I know some people feel like, oh, if someone's being mean to me, I'm just gonna like laugh it off. Don't laugh it off. Give them a straight face. Tell them that they're not funny, and don't engage with them. Like, some people just don't deserve your energy. Like, not everyone deserves your energy, because some people will literally just try and drain your energy if you let them. Like, they will just be trying to drain your energy. So not every mean girl deserves a reaction, or every mean guy. Like, not every negative person deserves a reaction from you. Like, and I say that as someone, like, I'll use myself as an example, you guys. I get a lot of mean comments and negative comments online, and I don't respond to them because I'm not trying to argue with someone who doesn't deserve my energy. And you guys should have that same mindset. If someone's being mean to you, if they're trying to get a reaction out of you, don't feel like you have to give them a reaction, because they don't deserve your energy. Like, if I gave everyone a reaction who was being mean to me, I would be giving so much of my energy away to people who don't deserve it. So the same thing applies to you. Like, you guys, your energy, like, protect it. Protect your energy, protect your peace. Do not go into the school year feeling like you need to argue with everyone who gives you like an attitude, because not everyone deserves your energy. So protect your energy this year, girlies, because trust me, like, not everyone deserves to have access to your energy. So don't feel like you need to snap at everyone, because imagine if I snapped at everyone who left a mean comment. Like, I would be so drained. I would be so drained if I had to snap at everyone who was mean or rude to me. So sometimes you just got to give people an eye roll and keep it moving, because they don't even deserve your energy. Like, give them the side eye. Practice your side eye. Practice your... You guys, okay, I have a question. Do you guys have like a side eye that you've practiced for those like shady people? Like a side eye, like a... Okay. Because honestly, sometimes people don't even deserve, like, they don't even deserve your full energy. They just deserve a little side eye, an eye roll, and just keep it moving. Don't give them attention, because a lot of the times people just want attention and they just want reactions from you. A lot of you guys are saying yes, yes, you practiced your side eye. Okay, slay, slay. Yeah, honestly, if you're dealing with mean girls and bullies, be confident, shoulders back, chin up, and just give them a side eye. Like, that's it. You know, because girlies, like, our energy is too valuable to be out here giving it to everyone who just wants a reaction from us, you know? You guys, I'm putting this on my nails. We're putting this on my nails. I love you more. Hey, Lulu. What should you wear for the first day of school? Wear something that's going to make you feel confident. Like, wear an outfit that you love, that makes you feel the most confident. And try it on and, like, lay it out the night before. That way you can, like, visualize it. Definitely, I would say try it on, because sometimes you'll pick out an outfit, but then you try it on and it doesn't, like, give the look that you wanted to. So when it comes to your back to school outfits and your back to school hair and makeup, like, I would say try it on the night before. Why not date? Tell you more. Okay. If you're in middle school and you want to date, I'm not saying not to date in middle school. Like, you can date in middle school, but don't drop your group of friends. Don't drop your girlfriends for a guy, because a lot of the times relationships in middle school don't last very long. Like, if a relationship in middle school lasts for a month, that's considered a long time, because a lot of middle school relationships don't last for more than a week or two. So if you are going to date in middle school, that's fine. But don't drop your girlfriends, because that relationship probably won't last that long. And you don't want to drop your girlfriends and then you guys end up breaking up. So if you want to date, you can, but just be mindful about the fact that they don't really last. Oh, seniors about the freshmen? Okay. Because if you're a freshman and you're dating a senior, you can't see how they act with other girls in class. You're a little bit out the loop. Like, seniors have their own parties and events that they go to, and you're going to be out the loop of if they're talking to other girls. Also, the seniors in a couple months, they're going to be going off to college and, like, moving on with their life in a way. Like, seniors in a few months, they're going off to college. They're going to different states, and you're going to still be in high school. And if you fall in love or put your heart out there for a guy who in a couple months is going to be going to another state and going off to college, you're going to be sad. Like, it's going to hurt you if you gave them a lot of your feelings and your love and your heart, and in a few months they're leaving because they have to go off to college. So that is why I say be careful if you are a freshman and you want to talk to a senior, because honestly, you guys are kind of at different stages in your life. If you're a freshman in high school, you still have to go through all of high school. If you're a senior in high school, in a few months, you're going to be an adult and you're going to be going off to college and going off to a different state. And because you guys are at different stages, it makes it more likely for you to get hurt. So that is why I say be careful. If you want to date freshman year, I would say date someone who's also a freshman, or maybe just one grade above you, but I would not advise you to date a senior, because you guys are in different stages, and like in a few months they're going to be an adult and they're going to be going to a different state, going to a different school, and you're just in a position that makes you more vulnerable. So either date a freshman or date someone a year older than you, but be careful with the seniors. I'm just looking out for you girlies. I just want the best for you guys. That is all. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button and hit that follow button to become a bestie. Okay, you guys. Okay, girlies, I have to hop off, but I go live every single day, you guys. Every single day I go live. We spill the tea and we share all of our back to school tips. Make sure you're following if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button, because I go live every single day. Girlies, I love you guys so much. I love you girlies so much. We'll be back live again tomorrow. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. And if you are going back to school this month, keep slaying. I cannot wait to hear your guys' back to school tea. I love you girlies so much, and I will see you guys later. Love you besties. Have an amazing day. Bye guys. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. You guys, I'm here for you. I'll be here for you guys every single day on live to spill the tea. Like, you're not going back to school alone because I'm here for you, girlies. I'm going to help you guys slay. I love you, besties, so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe, and I will see you, girlies, later. Turn on those post notifications. Bye, Lolo. Bye, Calvin. Bye, Vicky. Bye, Cami. Bye, Avi. Bye, Joanne. Bye, Tamir. Love you, girlies. Bye, besties. I love you guys so much. Bye, Als. Thank you for subscribing. Bye, Judy. Love you, besties. Bye, River. Bye, Kylie. Bye, Elle. Bye, Lulu. Love you, girlies. I'll see you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye, besties.